It's nice to finally have a nice day out. For the last couple days it's been rainy, gloomy, nasty. Every time I've gone out it's ended up raining, and then I just come home because it's raining. And it's nice to have a beautiful day. For one, it's nice and cool. It was like 40 something degrees first thing this morning, so I got a bunch of mowing to get done. It's to the point now we're just doing final cuts. The season is going to be over really soon. People are just wanting those final cuts, that last little bit of cleanup before the winter. And I'm just trying to make that last little bit of money that I can before the season's over. And I gotta shut everything down for the winter. I gotta say, I'm starting to get a little jealous of you guys. I've seen on Instagram people getting plows ready, all their snow removal gear ready. You guys that get to do that in the winter, I'm jealous of it, that you get to keep working. Unfortunately, in Arkansas, we don't have that much snow. I get that question a lot about, well, why don't you do snow in the winter? Well, to me, it's not worth me investing in that and taking that risk on getting a plow or something like that, and then not having snow for like 2 or 3 years. It would take a long time to pay for that equipment. So unfortunately, in the winter time, I still haven't found my niche, you know, and that's something I'm still looking for. So kind of, what do you guys do in the winter? Guys kind of like me, where they don't really have a lot of snow and you're not getting any grass growth. What do you do in the winter? How do you make that extra money? I know for me, I do the winter fund. I just save up money all year long. That way I can survive through the winter until the season starts back up. The way I've got my equipment set up right now is I'm running mulching blades on the 36, and then I've just got the regular SCAG blades on the 52. I've kept it that way because some yards I am still kind of cutting grass, and I want that nice even cut that those mid-lift blades give me on the 52. But I needed something because we were having some leaves start to fall, and I needed to be able to chop those up real good. As you guys know, I don't bag leaves. That's something I'd like to start eventually sometime, but right now I don't really want to use that pack-em bagger. That thing is heavy, horrible. I hate that thing. The thing is I want to be able to chop up leaves, so I've got those mulching blades on that 36. That thing I love mulching leaves with. It chops them up real good, real fine. It works really good if you back up over the leaves. That way you don't get that blowout around the deck, and it kind of blows the leaves away from you as you're cutting them. So if you back up over them, it chops them up real nice, and then you just go forward and it kind of spreads them out a little bit. This is a brand new property I picked up this year off of the website. On the website I started adding on some of the services that I've never done before, like a full service where I take care of the shrubs, the beds, everything, and mow the yard on a weekly basis. With this one, I do pull weeds, and then I trim shrubs like 3 times a year. Today the grass is a little too wet, so what I'm gonna do is, there's a bunch of leaves, I'm just gonna blow the leaves up into a pile, suck them up, and at least get his yard looking a little better, even though I can't mow. plan had been to blow all those leaves kind of into that corner where the garage was, but the wind kept changing on me, so that was pretty difficult to get them in there. But once I committed to it, I just went with it. But now I'm going to use this ECHO ES250, and this is the shredder vac. I've got it set up as the vac system, and I'm going to use that to vacuum up all those leaves. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring barrels or bags, so I guess I'm just going to be dumping it in the back of my truck today. I've got to say, I really like that little shredding vac system. I use it quite a bit. Ever since I got that new ECHO handheld blower, I just converted that 250 over to the shredding vac, and I just leave it as that all the time. I'll use it whenever I'm like trimming shrubs in beds that I'm not putting mulch into, so that I can clean up more of the little pieces and leaves and things that come off when you're trimming the shrubs. But it works really good. I've been really surprised by it. Also works, as you saw, really good for small leaf cleanup jobs like that. I could not see using it on big stuff by any means. Typically on this yard, I would have just mulched it up with the mower, but because the yard was so wet, I just thought, well, I'll just blow it all over into this corner and I'll just suck it up with that shredding vac and just be done with it.